Hello everyone, and here the little Frenchie in Big Texas. Welcome to the channel. Today we are in the kitchen and we are going to try the new Boroux filter. Not too sure how you pronounce the name right there. If you remember, the great Berkey filters are pretty much gone until the whole issue with the EPA is solved. And this is what they created. It's kind of like a side R&D kind of research. Another company, not affiliated, different, but still kind of the same. So they have these new filters. So I got two right there. They come pretty well packaged with a dye solution and another instrument to prime them, which is what we're gonna do today, and install them on my ProOne over-the-counter filtration system that I have. So I have the ProOne filters and they are dirty and they're not filtrating that much anymore. I did a dye test in another video. It did filter a bit. Instead of being a brand red, the water was kind of pinkish, light pinkish, but it's still not filtering 100%. So I want, given the quality of water we have here, I want something better that actually filtrates nicely most of the bad chemicals and metals we have in the water. So we're gonna try this here. Your water, your wellness, your way. Okay, my water, my wellness, my way. So this is a kind of a product review, but it's absolutely not sponsored by Berkey or Boroux. I did purchase them out of curiosity because I wanted to try. That's really it. And I want to share my experience because unfortunately getting clean water is a challenge nowadays in the United States, depending on where you live, but most places have contaminated water. So it's extremely important to filter your water nicely. So they're supposed to adapt to whichever brand you have actually. That's part of the advertisement. It works for the Berkey, it works for the ProOne, for the Alexa Pure, for all the different over-the-counter filtration system. Supposed to just adapt and work. So let's try it out here. Install them, prime them. There is, I believe, so this, my red dye over there, and an explanation underneath. Quick start guide. One page. Pretty quick. Let's see how this is. Priming, installing, and performing the red dye test. Very good. So let's prime the filters first. So here I am in the faucet. So I believe we need to open this. Remove gently the wing nut from your filter. So I believe this is it. So here's gonna be a challenge given what I have here, because this is supposed to go around, which is not gonna fit, and then I'm supposed to put this in right there. So all right, so we are in the bathroom here to prime this filter, given my kitchen faucet was not the best here, but there you are. See, all installed. So let's see how that goes. So you want water, but if you put too much, it's gonna inflate in here, which is not. Oh, you see it. You see how it drips, drips, drips. That is it. That's how you prime your filters. Working just fine. I'm gonna give it 30 seconds like this. If I increase too much the flow of water, just to show you how it inflates here, whoops, you don't want that. You want a decent flow, but you don't want it to inflate and explode from the top. But there you are. I mean, you've got droplets everywhere on the filter. That is the priming stage. We are done. Ready to install. So next step here is the install. So I'm going to remove the ProOne filters and replace them with the Boroux. So let's unscrew these, get them out. They did last a bit less than a year, but that's probably due to the quality of the water here. I guess the more dirty the water, the least they're gonna last, unfortunately. So let me get that one out. All right, here you go. They're pretty heavy, these ones. So I recently cleaned them, so they're not dirty, but if you want, I will put the link to the other video. It was literally the color of my shirt. It was very bad. So we're gonna replace these with, oops, let's not mix them up, with one of the Boroux right there. Yep. So the install here was very quick and easy. It's just a matter of unscrewing the old filters, putting in the new ones, and the new ones, even so they were not like the original brand, just fit in right, not loose. I mean, it was very easy, nice in fit. I really trust they can adapt to any picture. They're all made, you know, to interchange here. All right, here we go. 2 of the Boroux filter installed perfectly well on my ProOne. As you can see, ProOne with the Boroux. So perfect. Next step here, we're gonna do the dye test. So I'm not gonna put it on top of the rest. I'm gonna put it under it a transparent container so that you will see whether the water is red or not. Let me set it up. I'll be right back with you. So I am ready for the dye test. Let me show you the setting here. Underneath you have, under each filter, 2 transparent glasses to make sure they work. If they don't, which one out of the 2? So not one big bowl, 2 separate glasses. And I just mixed quite a bit of the red dye right there in some water. So I'm gonna pour all this in. So as you can see, it is red. So the idea is to submerge. So let me go ahead here and see how that works. Let me show you from under. So here we go, right there. Gives you an idea of the flow. I have not filled it up fully. I mean, it was just a bit. I could have probably gone more, but I just wanted to see if it worked. And look at this water. Look at it. Transparent. Transparent. It is working perfect. No more color, no more anything on both glasses. This one was actually a bit more dirty in terms of glass, which is why it's not as transparent, but it's not red. That's what matters. Yes, it's working. Given I have a TDS meter, let's try it out. As I explained in another video, I am not convinced, as this is going to detect all the ions in the water, whether they're good or bad. So, but let's try it out. We're starting with green. Ooh, right away we went into red. 340. Okay, so it is what it is. It's still red, huh? But as I said, it can be good things. It turns red. It just means there's activity in that water. It could be good magnesium, or it can be very bad arsenic. Who knows? It doesn't move after 342. It's 342 ppm. So that one, I would not conclude based on this one. But let's try the last test. Now, last but not least, the taste. Water without any chemical kind of taste. So chin chin. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thank you, and be safe with your water. So here's an update a week later. We love the filters here. We really got the feeling that the water is very clean, even cleaner than the ProOne at the very beginning. But something else I want to talk about is prices, because filters are not cheap. But if you compare, with buying bottled water all year round for all the family, you really have to do the pros and cons and compare prices here. But to give you an example here on the pricing, so this was what I had, the old one I need to throw away, the ProOne. This is the G2.9, I think is the biggest one they have. And it is $156-$157 for 2 of these filters. So $157 here for these 2. And as I said, they didn't last 8 months here. So I probably should have changed them earlier. Now, the new ones I have, the Boroux, they are priced 2 for $140, so slightly cheaper. And sometimes they do have deals because it's a brand new name, pretty much. So for instance, for Valentine's Day, 10 days prior to Valentine's Day, they had 20% off, which really makes it much cheaper than the ProOne if you compare. And even more cheaper than the Alexa Pure, I think are even more. So it's actually not a bad deal. 140 minus 20, it's not bad. I mean, it just came up to 110 with taxes, I think, free shipping. So something to keep in mind, prices, compare. But definitely from my experience here, a week in, I love these new filters. I will have to see in 6 months if they're still there filtering and do another dye test. So, hope you enjoyed, and as always, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.